Good morning to you all. Your Excellency Soraya Kazuya Reme, Minister of Trade, we are very pleased to have you here. I would like to congratulate you for your appointment at this very strategic position for your country and for Africa. Mayor of Kigali, Chantal Rwakalina, we're very pleased to have you here. As you know, Mayor of Kigali was our first host when I first arrived here in January 2016. The former mayor gave me an office on his floor, actually, a temporary office to set up Smart Africa. So we had a very warm welcome here in Kigali, and that has set the stage for our Smart Africa, which is now spread all over Africa. Mr. Fode Njai, the UN Regional Coordinator, you have been a partner of us for a long time. Every edition of Transform Africa Summit, you've been with us. Ambassadors of Mali, ambassadors of Congo, Brazzaville, and ambassador of Uganda, and the permanent secretary, whom I would like also to congratulate for her appointment in this very important position that is actually leading Africa's transformation. Having the trust in you, the President highlighted really the hard work you've been doing. You're one of our partner from the very first edition of Transform Africa Summit. So I'm very pleased to have you here. I have also our private sector partners here in this room. I would like to welcome them all. Our academia partners are here too. And we have also a number of Rwandan government institutions here in this room that have made us what we are today. So I would like to say a warm welcome to all of you and thank you for being present at this breakfast event that is the launch of our Transform Africa Summit 2019. We're starting early this year, which is good. You've seen the other editions. My friend from Sweden was giving the best expression of what was going on in the last editions. We're paddling like comme on le dit en français, les canards sur l'eau. On pédale bien en dessous, mais en surface, c'est comme si tout se passait bien. And we have worked hard, indeed. This time we started early so that we could really do this event even better. Transform Africa has and will always be a subject of a shared vision and pride in what we can achieve by working together as one. And I'm borrowing an expression of UNDP, working as one. When the SDGs were launched, UN family was trying to work as one. I was part of the time, so I know that's your motto as well. And we know that Transform Africa Summit has established itself as a stellar in its reputation as in all tech events in the continent, as the largest event and the best rendezvous for Africa. If you are somebody in the ICT field, you gotta be in Kigali during the second week of May every year. That's what we pride ourselves of. And I'm happy to announce that as we convene this morning, the preparations for Transform Africa Summit 2019 are already moving into cruise speed. Our board of directors, chaired by His Excellency President Paul Kagame of Rwanda, approved the theme of the event, and it will be boosting Africa's digital economies. The theme will bring to the fore the rapid transformations our continent is going through under the enabling influence of ICT and the world, and is the fourth industrial revolution. We have seen Africa leading in some of the most advanced applications of some of our founding members. Kenya is the birthplace of Mpesa, which was first invented in the world. And thanks to that, you can pay your parking in New York, Tokyo, or Washington. You can pay hamburger, do business, and sell with your smartphone. Pay your bills, and even borrow money. We've seen also Rwanda launching the first drone service in the world. One of the most advanced techniques in the world being experimented here. And there are other similar things that we will like to see Africa continue to succeed, be it robotics, artificial intelligence, data analytics, and other things be it in agriculture, healthcare, commerce, and even government service delivery. At Smart Africa, our mission is to provide a platform for innovation to scale up, allow our businesses, especially the SMEs that are driven by our young people, and I see many of them here in this room, some of the young startups, the future billionaires of Africa. Please don't forget us when you guys become billionaires, okay? And this will bring us to a real revolution in the continent for countries who will dare to dream big, to dare to be first. And that's what will take the continent to the level our leaders are daring to dream for us today, which is very high. 2019 will also bring the second Transform Africa Economic Forum. Last year, we had the first edition. It was very successful. And for this edition, we have chosen to focus on Startup Africa as the theme. Africa is a startup continent in many ways. We have no legacy system to deal with. We can be innovative and agile. We need more talents, and we are investing in developing it. We need a flexible policy environment to try out things that others are scared to try. That's what will take the continent forward. After all, we know that 90% of all of our new jobs are created by small and medium enterprises, and gala dinners, cultural soiree, golf challenge. More details will be given by Winnie during her PowerPoint presentation. In Smart Africa, we mean business. We are here to assure that every minute and every dollar you invest in us brings returns in multiple ways. Let's talk about how to leverage the summit for your business or your mission. I would like to thank and recognize our past sponsors and exhibitors, some of them here, the government of Rwanda, MyTech, RDB, RCB, CMU, UNDP, etc. As I hand over the floor to the Permanent Secretary, Claudette, again, I would simply want to say that we should all give her a hand, a warm round of applause for her new appointment. And we believe that she's gonna make a big difference in this department. And I would like to simply congratulate her again for deserving the trust of His Excellency President Paul Kagame, who always makes the right choices. And Minister Soraya is another testimony of that. I've known her personally in his previous capacities, and I'm simply proud that she has joined us here, and her department will play a key role in what we want to do. As you know, the African continent has signed the free trade zone here in Rwanda in April last year. Just like when the WTO was created, the World Trade Organization was created, services and telecommunications have been the first ever services that was approved, that came to fruition within the WTO. We believe that the services in ICT will be the first one in this free trade zone. Even though the Open Skies initiative have been opened, we believe that the open waves will be first to see the light. And it's a challenge for all of us. And these are the type of issues we'll be discussing during the Economic Forum that will be driving Africa's trade and commerce, so that we boost intra-African trade, so that when I drink tea in Mali, it will be Rwandan tea or Kenyan tea or another African country's tea. So when I drink coffee, it's a coffee that is really from Africa. And our people will be moving in the continent freely. One of our first initiatives is One Africa Network, as you may know, so that roaming can be free everywhere in the continent, no matter where you're going. Those are initiatives that will drive business, that will drive the economic, intra-African economic ties will be stronger, and we believe that ICT will continue to play the leading role in developing our continent.